Let's do some streaming. Hey, let's see. I think our mods are all active here, so we'll wait just a little bit. Wait for people to kind of join in. Give it just a little while. In the meantime, I will use this prime opportunity of complete silence, because I am currently streaming to 0 people, to fill my Starbucks green tea with G fuel. Because fuck it. Why not? Best part of waking is getting G fuel all over your fucking hand. I'm here. I'm always. You always count as a person, Astro. I've been streaming for like a minute and a half, and you guys just show big scoop of G Fuel. That means this is gonna be a live stream. Guys, we got Turin streaming here later today. He's doing some ECL work, I believe. I'll be tossing you guys on over. That kicks off. But we're just going to play some Golden Order here, have a little fun on a Friday. Be relaxed. Just have a good time, you know? Just making drinks over here in the corner. What is it, fucking 9:02 in the morning, and then make... We got up at 8. Oh, Asher, you were? I'm sorry, dude. Sometimes... what I'm going to do today is go to Games Workshop. I'm going to see if I can round up some extra keys for people for, Gotrek and Felix. Call it Gotrek. I don't care if people want to call it Gotrek. I literally got G Fuel everywhere. I got it all fucking over myself. I am a mess right now. Alright. Just sending out the message that I'm streaming. Reese, what's up, dude? Which ones did you read? I'm good, Serene. How are you, man? Code. Oh, God. Yeah. Gotrek and Felix are so fucking good. Christian. I mixed too much in that one. When did you, Armand, what's up, dude? When did you have your job interview?
I am ready.
Did they say they'd call you back today? Because it's not a bad thing to send them a message and just be like, hey, you know, I know you were saying that you're getting back to me today. Just wanted to put this at the top of your inbox. I'm really excited for this opportunity over at blank company. Can't wait to hear back from you, or looking forward to hearing back from you. That's probably a better one, because when you say stuff, when you end emails with stuff like looking forward to hearing back from you, you create the expectation that they now have to respond to you. And if they don't, it kind of makes them subconsciously feel like an asshole. These are all the tricks you learn in sales. Yeah, just shoot them a quick email. If you have the HR person's phone number, it's not completely unheard of to give them a call and just say like, hey, just wanted to pop in here real quick and drop you guys a quick phone call. Wish you guys a good weekend, and I hope you guys come to a decision on whatever the candidate may be. Like, you kind of keep it open-ended to the point where you're saying like, hey, I'm excited for whatever candidate you choose. Like, you want to make it sound like you have the company's best interest in mind and not your own. Of course they rejected you every time, Armand. They can't deal with that level of painting skills. Alright, so let's take a look here real quick, guys. We have pretty much taken over all of STIRLAND. Bertbad is next, and then we have what is this? Flensburg to take out. And once we do that, we will have STIRLAND heavily within our grasp. So one thing I want to discuss with you guys, though, is should we confederate with Tella Becklund? We are really suffering economically, so I'm not really sure if it's the best move. On top of that, it will cost us 2 authority, and it'll put us at -1, which doesn't put us in the declining stage, but it does put us here in the stagnant stage. So I'm in my mind, if Tella Becklund offers to confederate, I think we should tell him, hey, let's wait 20 more turns. We're only going to have better options or more options down the road, so I'm fine with that. So I just want to get your guys' opinion on waiting out on Tella Becklund. But right now, our main thing is destroying STIRLAND. But one thing I forgot to do. So when we did our thing with Averland, we forgot to appoint a fucking elector count. So guys, let's appoint Marius Leitdorf here to the elector count of Averland, because Gregor Albrecht and Stone Cold Toddbringer are not on the map. Top of the morning to you, Chris. How are you doing, dude? Sean Slattery, I'm with you, man. Gravesar, what's up? I examine their cities to see if they're built for economy first. That -5% could go either way for your overall profit, especially when you include the cost to defend. Reese, god damn it. That's a brilliant fucking idea. I don't. Plus 722, 723, 23. I'll be honest with you, their cities, per city, I believe they produce more than I do. Taking a look at mine, Averheim's 106, the Moot is 69, Grensot is 1,000, Steingart is 55, Fildorf is 523, 238, Fortsold number was going to be, Averheim's got 106. So in all honesty, their 1, 2, 3, 4 settlements all produce about 700 gold each. So they actually produce more than all of my settlements put together, pretty much. Thank you very much, Misha. Just shouting out the bros here.
What does the Emperor bid?
Now, this does mean that we can get the Sons Abroad Pistoliers in this army. And actually, we will start to build this army out a little bit. But not right now. I know that this army is only going to come back stronger. Dragon Naxatos. We're going to have to shut down Akendorf here, which is going to be good. So the big things I want to focus on. Capital has 960-ish. Yeah, I believe you're right. Oops, that's Sterling. Something had like in the 900 region. 955 for Kappelberg. So here's going to be like the objective of this episode here today. I want to take out STIRLAND, and I think we can do that here in the first couple turns. And then I want to take out this area and secure it. Because once we take out the eastern border princes, we'll open up trade to the Karakern dwarfs, to the dwarfs in general, and possibly down here to the border princes, depending on how all that kind of fleshes out, but probably not. So I want to just keep the dwarfs in very good terms. I think in general that's a good idea.
Yes.
Yes. Of course you hold grudges. You're a dwarf.
I now step forth, true friend of the ungrown clan. No.
Is the sound okay with you guys?
The Empire.
The Empire.
It is time.
Get you gone from my sight. I can always turn it up, so let me know.
Let us begin.
So I do have I've turned on a number of mods. We'll see which ones of them 5% louder? Okay. Boop, boop. There you go. Here's a little bit louder for you. We'll see which ones actually are working. So I have Modlist. I'm actually going to delete it. I'll move this to the bottom. So, current mod list is Dryrain's Reskin mod, alternative lighting, less blood, less gore, darker and deeper sea, immersive battle banners, building progression icons, UI modding framework, and save camera settings. I don't think... Yeah, I think a lot of them aren't working. I can see the banners that are. Icons are working, which are nice. I love this one. So yeah, can I have a nice progression for the building icons? Deeper, darker sea is working. Looks a little bit cleaner. Looks a bit nicer. Alternative lighting we'll be able to tell when we get into a battle. So, oh, Armando's in defeat, which is a good thing for anyone to know. So this Vertpad here has got quite a little force.
Do not waste my
I think we should just blitz it.
I am ready.
I am ready. You can tell from Dryrain's it changes some of the icons here, namely the lords and the heroes. The little portraits there. Savage Blow. One more turn on Savage Blow. We'll use it.
I will marshal the men.
Vanguard. I want you. Healing House. As always, guys, I do have allergies. Ooh, I should go take it out. We're going to do this first. I want to get growth and public order from that, because the public order here is okay. Never mind. I'd rather go for the income. Okay, we're going to go take down Warpbad, right? We want Warpbad. The Feet of Gork. Ugh.
It is time.
This will put us in a provocative situation, but I think we can get this. Yeah. We've got artillery. We can bomb them from on high. We can charge the gates with swordsmen. We should be quite all right. Sigmar's Pen 15, it's happening. Guys, give me some names for some units. Also, if you want to rename Lords and Heroes, you guys know the drill if you want to do that. I'll let you guys rename Gelt or Marius Leetdorf if you really want to. I don't really care. Let me go grab an allergy pill over here. When's the next Fantasy Lord video? It's Tuesday. Whew. Nothing like washing down Allegra D, little G Fuel. I'm going to right after this rave, because Games Workshop doesn't open up until noon for me. Yeah, Carl Franz, it's going to be on the Lorelorn Forest, so. You wanted to know more about the Lorelorn Elves? That is gonna be a chance to find out about them. Fucking Lorelorn Elves. Alright, so let's do this. And the reason I have these guys stacked like this, because it's like order of like I don't give a shit to I give a shit. That. I'm gonna have these very last. I don't have anything with breaker on it aside from this. Same thing with this. I want mine. For Heldenhammer. You guys can hang out back here. I've got it.
I speak, you act.
Beeman Russ is ready to party. What we're gonna do is
Missiles at the ready.
Put that up. So what we're gonna do is 1, 2, 6. So probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll probably send a unit of great swords on this. Can you rename a war wagon to Jan Zizka's Wacky Wagon? Yeah, Serene. Just remind me after I get out of this battle, please. Reese, I would love that if you could just replace... Reese had a really good suggestion here. So this is what Reese said in chat, in case you're not looking after the fact. I hope one day we can replace a tower in siege defense with a unit of artillery or on a platform, or even just to garrison them inside. I think that would be really cool. If, like, one of the highest tiers of town or the highest tiers of walls made every other tower like an artillery piece or a ballista. Like, that would be really, really sick, I think. And it would... Something I think we've all wanted since day one. We were like, oh, okay. Can't put ballistas on walls. Alright, well, that's kind of weird. So let's see how they form up here. I want this firing on. We're there. Did one on the great swords, but there. So let's get that there. We will get here, here, here. You know what? Let's just storm it with great sword. And just to put more bodies moving towards the wall, I'm going to move these guys right within the range of everything so they can't get shot once they got up close. We'll get Gelt up there too. We'll move these guys all right here to add some range fire. We'll just put the captain up here just to help out with leadership. Get Gelt right around here. I have him drop his Assault of Stone, which will be pretty sick right here onto these great swords. Even right there too. Let's start moving this bad boy forward. We can get these guys here just for shits and giggles. Let me bind you to this. Oh, you know what's really nice about having that notification as that? It's like I'm always playing with Nick. He's always here. Kern is always with me. Right, the horde moves forward. Oh, let's take a look real quick at the Dryrain's reskin, right? So here's the Sigmar Sons with that reskin on. Looking so sexy, so hot, so clean. Remember, things don't have... Sorry, guys. If you take a look at how Dryrain's works, is it kind of just makes the unit diversity a little bit better. You don't have this homogenized, all simply like... Otherwise, everything would look like this. So instead, you get a really nice kind of variance across the unit. It just makes the battles feel a little bit richer, in my opinion. Like, especially look at these great swords, right? A bunch of different helmets. They all don't have foppish hats, which is just super impractical when it comes to warfare. Oh, man. These guys don't really get much of anything, it looks like. They didn't create much diversity between them. Just the helmets for the most part. But their garb are all the same, it looks like. In fact, I don't even think they touched them. Totally honest with you guys. Same thing over here with halberdiers. So it just, like I said, it just kind of creates a little bit more unit diversity. You can also see that the alternative lighting makes the map look a little bit less foggy. So it just, like I said, more fun. Salt of Stone right there. Just really overload this place. Oh yeah, that's what I want to see. There it is. I just want to overload this motherfucker. Are you not? There. Oh, I don't think we can cast it like right on the walls, but we can right here, I think. There we go. Oh! Great swords marching up that wall.
Fire endures! We are Sigma's heirs!
By my will alone.
Getting tons of damage, pouring it on them.
Taking position!
Any other good shots for these? Ooh. These great swords all piled up. Tons of damage into them. Put all these guys onto defensive mode. Take off skirmish. Which I should just be doing by default, to be totally honest. A hit. A palpable hit. This should be really good right. Oh no. Oh well, that'll do, I guess. That'll be nice and juicy like. Drop another one. We'll get ready to here. We'll use this on these guys. Great swords are gonna need some support up here. More onto these halberdiers in the back.
Soldiers of the Empire!
We are Sigma's heirs.
My orders stand! Swordsman!
Swordsman onto these guys. Just more pressure here.
Ready for war! Stop it to the
Full and
dead!
stop.
The gods have abandoned us!
I mean, Valdemar Thuringman has been pretty thoroughly beat up. There it is. We're going to be getting victory right here, and we're set. At that. And that battle. A good, very minimal casualty. I don't want to say that. Why do I need that? Imagine drilling for 2 years to defend the frontier. Some guy in a bathrobe drops a bunch of metal hot pockets on you. Oh shit! It's pepperoni flavored! Those burn the most! My mouth is lava. 80 kills on that mortar, just raining hell from on high. Barricade, how you doing, man? Barraquad? Barracude? What DLC do you think we'll get during Festag? So I'm pretty big now on thinking that it's going to be a Warhammer 1 and 2 race that have already had revisions. So what I think kind of like is prime in my head is stuff. So originally I thought it was going to be High Elves and Greenskin, but I think that we're going to see Greenskins in 2020 because I was going to say, oh, it's Grom the Paunch and Eltharion for sure, but if they do, like I said, if they do Grom the Paunch and don't do a Greenskin revamp, we'll all just shit ourselves. So, ooh, I do need more economy. I'm thinking loot and occupy. I'm gonna toss it to the chat while I kind of riff on this. Loot and occupy or occupy. Say it in the chat. Let me know what you think. But I think it will probably be dwarfs. I hope not vampire counts, and we already know from Grace saying that they're not going to get anything soon. It could be Empire. I'm thinking of Warhammer 1 races that have already gotten the revamp. But Dwarfs and Skaven would make a lot of sense. Thoric Ironbrow would make a great character. Master Engineer for the Dwarfs. What's his name? Oh, gosh. Well, the Master Engineer I can't think of, but I'm also thinking of the Master Brewer. Like, there's a lot of really good options there. I think Thoric Ironbrow is probably the one dwarf character I want in the game the most because he is a Rune Lord character. Francis, raise it! Bretonnia versus Dark Elves would be a cool one. Astro. Thank you, Ravzar. Bugmans. Sack, then occupy next turn. Chris is fucking ruthless. Here, let's... Man, a lot of you guys just want me to sack it. That is a good hefty 12k. Oh, I see what you're saying, Stromko. How many... So, when you loot and occupy and sack, and I'm sorry guys, I just don't know. Do you drop a level in the town if you do both, and if you sack, do you completely destroy buildings? What's the difference, I think, I'm asking, I guess, between the settlement damage, between loot and occupy and sack? Because my big point here is, if I sack the town, and then end up having to rebuild it, I waste 12k, you know? Oh, okay. So stacking sack and then occupy will reduce it by 2. Thanks again for what, Carl? Man. I'm kind of torn here between sacking or looting and occupying it. Because we're going to have to go to Kemperbad, or I'm sorry, Flensburg, pretty quickly. That's the next target. They already have walls, though, so it'll be kind of annoying. We're going to get 6% replenishment regardless. Oh, absolutely, dude. I think I have to upgrade a lot of shit in general, so it's kind of negligible. So here's what I'll do. I'm just going to loot and occupy, because that's what I would do if it was me playing. I typically, like I said, like when I get in situations like this, God damn it, Reese made a really good point. You could, hi there, do I use mods? Yeah, Sean, you can find them in the description below. I don't remember what buildings are in there. Here, let's, you know what? Fortune favors the bold, guys. Let's just go ahead and sack it.
Follow me.
We dropped it down a level. So we do have a clothier, gunsmith, and a vintner, as well as a town now. We can... at 100. And... wait. I say just go back and attack it on this turn, right? Take it out, get rid of it.
Waste my potential.
It doesn't have anything substantially awesome. If it had something like any of the blue building lines, I would say, ah, shit, maybe we shouldn't have done that. But I think we should be fine just to come back and occupy it right now, right? Opinions. I'm going to level this guy up in the meantime. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for the occupation. Let's go for... I do like transform... Oh, no, golden face mask. Golden face mask for sure. I want that fucking Pegasus, though. Let's just get this over with. Alright, it is really beat up. We got 12k out of that, though. Boom. And boom. So we're good. Any particular reason for the less blood and less gore mod? Yeah, Sean, because the blood and gore in the game tends to just be over the top to the point where you're like, okay, well, this character can't see anymore. The blood and gore mod actually makes it so, like, they get covered in, like, blood and gore, but it doesn't just make it so the character turns red. Like, their weapons are coated in blood, like, their arm will be coated in blood, or their chest. Like, it just makes more sense for, like, how it would actually look. Looks like a catch-up fight. Yeah, reset it at best right there. We can probably upgrade some shit here. Let's upgrade the moot. The moot I want to be a sterling example of the Golden Order's defiance in the east there. Go ahead and upgrade Steingart. Fort Soul we can jump up. That's 4,800. I don't... Let's increase the infrastructure over here, though. mainly this. This is the big thing I want. I want just more income right now. That would be nice. We'll wait a turn. That'll really help out, actually. Any way to stop the jumping when attacking? I said I would never do puns. I did it. I fucking did it.
Praise Sigma.
Okay, so we're in a way better financial position than we were before even the start of the stream. So let's go ahead and end this turn. Kind of see how things shake out a little bit here. This army might start getting a little aggressive towards Averheim. Averheim does have a huge garrison though, so I'm not worried about it at all. But stuff like Faldorf, Steingart, they don't have really good defenses, but I don't think we'll bypass all that. I'm actually very hyped for that's these fucking notifications. I'm really stoked on Troy. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Am I streaming tomorrow as well? Winter Swede, if I can go to Games Workshop today and get a stack or like a couple of Gotrek and Felix codes to give away, I will absolutely fucking stream tomorrow. And if I can't for whatever reason, I'll give him to Turin. Even if I get him today, I'll give him one or two so he can give them away on his stream. I'm actually gonna message him like that. I'm going to go to GW today and try and score some free GNF codes. Send you a few to give away. Alright, yeah, so I just told Turn if I get some I can give him away. All right, give us a wah, man. I would if I could right now, but my throat's kind of all funky. My favorite are Blood Angels. I thought it's Dark Angels on the cover. Okay, so I think we should assert our independence. Wait a little bit longer. We do have a way better income than when we even started our last conversation. It's jumped up by 600 or so. But, well, we could take this. If we do, we should hopefully increase in income, but it's no telling how many armies they have access to. That will be an issue there. Anyone agree with me on this, on saying assert our independence? No, it's okay, Rafe. I do love the Dark Angels. I really like the Dark Angels like robe or motif. Those negatives from last longer than. I agree. I'm just going to assert my independence. Alright, one thing I forgot to do. Oh, okay, cool. He gets it no matter what. I thought I had to equip it on him. Let's also give him a Berger. I think we're going to give him this. And let's give him that. I want to keep this guy equipped. We're going to give him Potion of Speed because he's going to be more likely to attack something than... He's going to have to deal with whatever force comes out of here. And it's going to be probably pretty shitty for him. Gunsot's Garrison like. God damn it, of course I have Kiln. God damn it, of course I have level 3 Tailor's Guild. I want to build a defensive structure here. I do not want to break down this armory. Because the armory allows me to make great swords here, and it allows me to get to demogryphs up on this portion map, or thing. So, how do we fill this army out? Why was the vampire count unhappy? Because he sucked. Later, guys. Fucking damn it, Christian. Thank you very much for the donation. Christian coming in hot with a 50 DKK Danish krona. Corona donation. Thank you very, 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 very much, man. Absolutely, Stephen Leggett. Legit. Nothing beats Sanguinius. I can go grab some of my Marines if you guys want to see what they look like painted. I'm not done painting them at all. Yeah, what's big, Reese, is that Akendorfs will send another legion of Savage Orcs my way. So I do need to bolster these guys a little bit. I do have access to Eldred's Guard, which are quite nice. I could put them in this army. They have a pretty low upkeep, comparatively. Noble Sons Abroad as well. I can put into this army, but so let's take a look at Birtbad. It is buffed up a little bit. Turns into a surplus 4. We'll be able to pump that up. Give me 1 sec. I'll go grab an aggressor and something else. Give me 1 second. So, oh, good point, Strokesfield. I should have waited till the turns ended. We'll wait until the turn ends and then we'll showcase the Marines. That's a really good point. Stromko, it's so easy to paint nowadays. Have the confidence, brother. I go to sleep watching a lot of painting tutorials because even though I can't paint as much as I want, the painting tutorials help me kind of keep it fresh in my mind. Oh, gosh. Go ahead and upgrade this bat. I could have upgraded Fort Seoul here to an imposing fort, but
Who calls?
That orc army is probably going to start regenerating right now. So what we'll do is, in fact, I actually kind of like archers in this army because they just pull out a huge volume of fire on orcs. I think just getting more swordsmen would be key for this army, just to hold the line against orcs. Because we do get this little garrison here. They are currently regenerating. It gives me access to a Corsair Fire Captain. So let's just put some more. The problem is they're Savage Orcs. They just kind of savagely beat things shield like a drum. But the nice thing about archers too is they're very, very inexpensive upkeep-wise. Face wouldn't have to play Age of Sigmar. I want tabletop. Ooh. Strokesfield, it's not a bad time to get into that game. I'll be totally honest with you. What level is this asshole?
I refuse such orders.
37% chance success. He'll probably wound my guy.
Sigmar forbids this.
Let's see if we can bait this dude out. Ambush success chance is 80%, right?
What? Yes, that will
Encampments
do.
for ambush stance. See if we get lucky. Our army, I'm not really worried about it. They actually have a decent garrison on top of this army, who they're also in production mode with. We'll see what happens here. Get you gone from my sight. We just finished... Which one did we just finish? Income from industry and... yes, I like that one a lot. Income from iron mines and gold mines. Don't we have an iron mine over here? With plus 15% on this bad boy. Not bad. They're supposed to replace the Tomb Kings. Yes, those are like the current Tomb Kings. What I do want to do... What was the one I was looking at the other day? Oh. I want to start going into some missiles and war machine shit. Let's do... Reload time reduction. Or, no, I want rifle barrels. So we'll do these two. They'll give us both ammunition increase and damage for Free Company, Militia, Crossbowmen, Huntsmen, Archers, and Handgunner units. Which is going to be good because we're going to switch over to handgunners because of this guy's emphasis on that kind of stuff. Missile damage for... Oh, no. Missile damage and ammunition for Pistoliers, Free Company, Outriders, and Handgunners. We want to stack those up. They're really sick. I think the OCR Bone Reapers are pretty sick. Not going to lie to you. Excuse me. Okay. I think that kind of does it for us. Hold on to that amount of money.
So?
I would like to put something in this army right now. Just one. We'll pick up some shit, but... Yeah, we will eventually want to go for Sylvania. But they're kind of ping-ponging back and forth with the Dwarfs. And I want to finish off our war with STIRLAND, and I want to secure our southern border by taking this. Because if we take this from the eastern border princes, or the Akendorf itself, then we will be pretty secure because around us will be Dwarfs. Dwarfs here. Dwarfs here. So it's only a matter of time before Carrick Hearn and the Dwarfs federate, and once that happens, we'll just be completely surrounded by allies out here, and we won't have to worry about aggression from those Savage Orcs. I fucking hate Savage Orcs. How does Vampire decorate its lair with God damn it, Christian. Okay. End turn on that. Let's take a look. So I was doing these guys. What's the name of these Marines? The Carmine Blades, and where are you? Focus in. A little light on him. A little light on this guy. Sure. Focus. 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 White and red. This guy is shaded right now, but he doesn't have any highlight on him at all. He's shaded? Jesus Christ. Didn't do a good job. Well, he's only orange because it's under like a very bright light. But now I switched from the Carmine Blades over to the Knights of the Bleeding Chalice because it's easier to paint black than it is white. Although white and red looks cool. Way. A lot more. And you can see on this guy.
By the comet.
It looks really, 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 really good on like the aggressors, but it's easier to paint, and if I fuck up while I'm painting, it's easier to correct. White, to paint white, you actually layer gray and highlight with white. So I paint them during the turn time. You would think I did. Recruiting surplus, war fervor. Ooh, let's go recruiting surplus. Recruitment cost minus 25%. You're no. as much as I want to improve my Imperial authority, I'm going to do nothing. I want to build my prestige up as much as I can.
The Empire.
I don't really have any cav for this guy to go spelunking around with. But I think we'll hold off on giving him a war horse just yet. Also, quite a bit. You airbrush? I do not. I'm a big manual painter. I like it a lot. Although I've thought about it. I do not play with mods like Steel Faith. I kind of don't like anything that like totally converts the game. I actually like the game how it is, more or less. Because I'm stingy, I might actually like quit production of these guys. Get the 25% of their cost back because I don't have any immediate aggression from stuff. Don't judge me. The only way to get better at painting is to paint like every day. Like, if I show you guys here, I think I actually have them on Imager. These guys, so this was originally how I interpreted the Carmine Blades, because the 7th edition Warhammer 40,000 book did not have the best interpretation of their color. It looked more like an off-white, less like a white. So this is an old camera. Dude, I think this is back in like 2012, 2013. So I apologize for the really shitty quality. But I mean, those guys are actually painted pretty damn well. And I was like really surprised myself. It was like the first unit of Marines I really focused down and buckled down hard and painted properly. But it just takes time. You get better even in the middle of painting a unit. You will get better if you just constantly put time and effort into it. And you doesn't really depreciate that much like over time. Like you learn the same skills, like okay, how to sharpen your brush while you're painting, how to keep the right amount of paint on your brush, how to use the edge for highlighting. Like you just learn those skills and they stay with you even if you don't paint every day. So after you've gained those skills, I mean, it becomes a lot of muscle memory. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're gonna end the turn again, I think.
By the comet.
I am quite worried about what's gonna come out of this again.
What does the Emperor bid?
Painting is super cathartic for me. I really enjoy it. I really get very relaxed and very zen-like when I do the paint. No, we're gonna make 2 of these. It'll cost me a total of like just shy of 500, but that's gonna happen in 2 turns. That'll happen in 5 total turns, or 3 turns, 1 turn. Look at that. Place. Again. I just want Flensburg to come out. I'm in ambush stance at an 80% chance of success, so hopefully we can actually catch them off guard. And if once we win, we will have Flensburg and we will have taken out STIRLAND entirely. Ooh, good point, Reese. But that's why I do like having Vongelvera Block is set to be. It's got its own garrison building. The nice thing about painting orcs is you can use stuff like contrast paints very easily with them, and if you fuck up painting, it actually makes them look cooler. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Usually that means they went from here to here, though. I do have a quest battle I can do, but I think until we deal with Nordland, we should not do that quest battle. And Kislev was beat to shit. That time of year where I'm getting bit by fucking creatures in the night. Uh-oh. See? I knew they'd be coming back at us hot and heavy. Well, it looks like we're not going to be able to get those greatswords up in time, unfortunately. We'll have to pop in the Eldred's Guard and stuff like that into that army. Doesn't he have the most of Empire Lords? He's got 3. No, we want to prevent that.
Yes.
Fortunately, if I hadn't have stopped the production of that one greatsword unit, that would have been there. But we're going to recruit these guys. Because this is going to be a pretty hot and heavy army. I just showed it, Hannah. God. Hey, Richard, thank you very much for your donation, man. Ravesar. Yeah, I would believe so, but that is not the way the cookie doth crumble, I suppose. Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together here today. That one too.
Yes, my lord.
I've only begun.
Richard dropping that $2 donation. Thank you very fucking much. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, I can appoint. Oh. So because I took the capital, I can appoint an elector count of STIRLAND now. Wow. We can't quite. I mean, we could put Stone Cold here.
All right.
Yeah, we'll put Stone Cold. We don't have him on the map, but yeah, that's kind of fucking cool. And the Orc Hero is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Stone Cold, actually, in all honesty, might not have been the best choice.
Right.
I mean, Stone Cold will do fine, but it probably should have been like an Empire Lord or an Archlector. You know, we should get a Lord and name one for Turin. It seems only fitting, right? He has an Archlector named after me. I feel like we need a Lord named after him. Guys, I'm so sorry. I just realized that is probably very loud. Who's your fantasy battle waifu and why is it Marathi? Probably not. I like probably more like Alariel. I don't like sadistic women. Although I'll be honest, I've only ever dated sadistic women. Shit. Fuck. I got caught in my own bear trap. Get my fucking light still on. Okay, so this will be a very interesting fight. At least we have a mortar. That'll be nice. We'll have the reinforcements of these guys. They should be still at pretty good health by the time that happens. At least we'll have halberds. We'll get 2 more
I will marshal the men.
swordsmen in there. So we'll have 5 total swordsmen. We'll get these guys. And then we'll have 2 halberdiers. Yeah, we should be good. This will be good against this army. I mean, they've got a lot of archers. Big guns. Yeah, orc big guns. Oh, the lady.
By Sigma, no.
I'm just gonna stick around here. Wait a minute. Yeah, where we're at has got a 80%. The ambush success chance is 80%. So we're just. I think that this is the best bet. You guys can let me know if you think otherwise, but I think this crossroads. It's the direct road here. That I mean. You really can't go. You can go through the forest if you so wish. The AI kind of typically falls for ambushes, though. And this is going to be the best bet I've got to deal with this army, is catching them out in the open. Going for Flensburg itself is very well fortified as far as its army goes. They've got lots of handgunners, they've got mortars, they've got all this shit. Everything else, for the most part, though, looks like it's in pretty good shape. I wish you could see building icons from this view. Be like, okay, I can click here. Oh, there's a building icon here. I can do something. Or right here. Like, oh, I can do something here. Like, it'd make this management a lot easier. Who's the real beastiest, bestest boy? Seraphon, Deathclaw, Gobla, or Beakus? Neither. The best one is... Oh, God. I have to actually look it up. Indrognir. Who is a Narian's dragon who killed a greater demon prince on its own. With like a little bit of help. He had some help. Sorry. Guys, I gotta do some reading today. I gotta knock out this damn Conrad Kurz book. What innovations and changes do you think we will get with the sieges in Troy Total War? That's a really good question. Because if they're using the Warhammer 2 engine, they might be limited in what they can do with their sieges. At the same time, I don't expect some crazy amount of siege shit from that era. I expect more like siege tricks, if that makes sense. Stuff like rolling burning balls of stuff down roads. Let more stuff in between the actual siege than the siege itself, which is something I've always wished was a thing. Uh-oh. My ambush has been foiled. Not a big deal. Oh, knew that was going to happen. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of an uphill fight here. We do have the support of a lot of artillery pieces, but they've got 4 units of orc biggins. That's going to be pretty nasty. And then they just have a shit ton of savage orcs. So, really the name of the game here is going to be just constant pressure. Constant pressure on the prostate. Marius Lietdorf has to hold the line here. He does have the ability to do a lot of damage to the to Gaussbag Neck Snapper, and the nice thing is that he's a goblin big boss and not an orc big boss. So killing him should be pretty cool. Or easy at least. What I'd like to see is 3 stages to a siege. So rather than, and this is like a Warhammer 3 thing, or like the next Total War. So rather than us just dealing with a siege, I'd like to deal with like a sortie or a portion in front of the siege where you can try to cripple their ability to create siege equipment and stuff like that, where it's a limited amount of units you can bring. Let's just say it's 10 versus their 20. And you can try to you have a certain objective. Like, it's to go destroy this thing or that thing. And it's spread around the map, so you can destroy certain things. And they have to spread out to defend them. So it doesn't force them from turtling all over one. Then you have the actual siege itself. And if you lose the siege, I want there to be a portion where you actually have, like, an in-keep fight. I mean, this is way too complex. But I know that there's a way that this can be streamlined and made cool and better in how it would be encompassed in a Total War game. But you think about sieges and how they worked at that time. If you lost the walls, it wasn't the end of the siege. The keep itself was a very hard thing to break open. So I want like that to be a part of the siege itself. Okay, let's see what we can do. We do have this naturally big bad hill we could use. It'd be kind of nice. Using that. Here, let me actually break these guys into that.
Swordsman!
Well, I think what we're going to want to do, though, is use this flat ground. If we use this flat ground, because of the placement of this hill, I'd have to place the mortar here to get constant range on anything. I could probably still shift. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I was going to say, I'm going to have to shift my entire army. That's not that big of a deal. Full group 1, full group 2, take you off that, put you on this. I'll just put these guys in here. I'm of the big mindset that because Total War Warhammer has been so successful, anything we see is just a test for 3. Like, okay, Dynasty mode, Horde mode type thing. That's just a test for 3 in some way or form. Put you guys right here. Have them just bend any gaps in this line. We'll just, basically, as soon as the map starts, we'll shift these guys over to here. I'm going to have you guys go back here, actually. Go harass their archers. These guys are not here, and we'll have them go around and harass archers too. We'll do it from this angle.
Standing by.
Oh, hi, your stream is nice. I like Total War Warhammer, even though I haven't bought Total War Warhammer 2. Well, Bloodvodnia. Yeah, I nailed it. It's a sale. It's on stuff like 50% off right now. So if you want it, go get it. Isn't it? Oh, take a look. So this is another thing that Dryrain does. It adds cool stuff like this. Get this guy. Look how badass the captain looks. All Dryrained out. Marius Lietdorf is here to win it. No problem, Winter Swede. Drive safe, dude. Don't look at the screen too much. Unless you're stuck in traffic or at a red light. Please. Don't drink and text and drive. Don't do all those together. Alright, let's get this battle fucking underway. Do this. We're gonna shift this whole army. Immediately this, oh yeah, oh, that didn't, that there, this here. It's gonna actually do that if I, okay. Whoa, where are you going? No, I said right there. There we go. They're all moving into place. Number 3, I want you to shoot big uns. Yes, good. That was the arch front. Good. Everything kind of moving into place here. Oh, yeah. Oof. Hey, soldier, thank you very much, man. Dropping a donation here. Already getting some hot action going down. This will be a pretty tricky fight, like I said. But we can use the Empire Knights to charge rears and stuff like that. Okay, nice. We do have archers coming over here. We're going to charge directly into them. Archers. Guys. What is this? These are Saboteurs. Good. Fight these guys around.
Sir, Sigma guides us.
Wish I had magic in this army. If this over here.
We obey.
If this.
Yes, my lord.
Ready.
Run?
March.
I put on the skirmish mode for a reason, dude. Nice. Where is their leadership? Okay, good. Right here. So we will have these two get ready for that leadership pounce attack. Oh, Hex enemy. Okay, so I thought it was a radius. Pretty sweet. 2005, put you in 6. I am so scared. You guys focus there. Archers, good. They're getting pretty good beat up. Really want to focus down as many of the big guns as I can, because they're going to be the scarier ones, because they have more melee attack and weapon strength. Big guns, big. 3, just keep pounding away. I mean, doing what you're doing, brother. And we'll have these guys shore up whatever breaks first, and we have spearmen to kind of jump into whatever gap.
Listen up!
Oh, let's do this. Countercharge, countercharge. Because these guys don't have any charge defense. Whoops. Charge, countercharge, and countercharge.
Yes, General! See to it!
I should have used pushing speed on him. It's okay. Gonna break those Savage Orcs there. Coming down over there. Let's bring these guys over there to help out these Savage Orc biggins. Got a lot more orcs in this region helping out there as well. Yeah, get this guy fucking dumpstered. Leadership elements already starting to crumble. Ours. Okay. 7 orcs. Fighting, right? Good.
Our orders? Yes, sir, quickly!
Swordsman!
Pressure there. These guys over here on these Savage Orcs. There.
Sigma, guide our fire!
Just keeping pressure on.
For the twin-tailed comet! Halberdiers! We are
Alright, guys.
Spartans!
Calm down.
Yes, sir, quickly! No lingering! Send us out! We serve the Emperor!
Round about and go hit the
Moving now! Go!
general.
Reynolds, aim! We're ready! Water! For the Emperor!
Moving now!
Sir! Go!
Swordsman! To battle!
The Empire endures!
Missiles will fly!
Captain of the Empire!
Charge!
The Empire endures!
Take the ground! Yes, sir! Taking that position!
We are ready!
Ranged weapons ready! Shalya protects us! Take the ground! No lingering! Prepare the combat!
Water!
At your service!
I have not done one for the greenskins just yet.
Swordsman, go!
You're gonna chase this guy. You better kill this fucking guy.
We are Sigma!
Here, push the speed. Hit him. Got legs. Got that boost. He's coming in on him, Bob. He's about to catch that running back as he goes into that end zone. He's going for it. He's going for it. Can he jump, smash it out of the air? I don't think he can. He's not got the wheels. He goes to do his jump attack and then stops. Holy shit. Those Savage Orcs are not going to be great. Alright, let's get all of our archers here. Getting down.
At speed! Artillery! Sigma calls! We obey! Pistoliers! Engage!
Alright, so at least we got their victory! Yay! So, we're just going to use this moment to chase down some stuff. My green screen's on point. Thank you very much, Fresh Kaiser. God, that thing's not firing. I don't want any errant fireballs to destroy my Empire Knights here. Remember when you... If you guys remember back in the day when you would play Rome Total War, you wouldn't attack with cavalry, you'd attack through things, you'd right-click past them, and they would still bulldoze through. And then when Medieval 2 came out, there was that bad bug where cav would charge and have their lances down, and then right before they'd make contact, they'd put their lances away and take their swords out, and it would negate charge bonuses, and it made like these huge cav armies completely useless. I remember how fucking frustrating that was. Alright, so this army is a bastion against the orcs, and it has worked out quite well. That's one thing to note about archers, you know, they're quite terrible when it comes to like the mid to late game, but in the early game, especially when you're fighting against savage orcs, they do a really good job, you know, they're not going to be good against archers particularly. There's no armor on these guys. Of course, they have the 20% physical resistance that every single savage orc gets, but, you know, hey, they get the job done. Alright, let's go ahead and put these guys on. Anything else? Everything over here is pretty much all beat up. Yeah, I remember when Medieval came out, my freshman year of college. My roommate, who was really into like Square Enix games, which I am too, but he would sit behind me and he would play Kingdom Hearts or Dirge of Cerberus and stuff like that, Cerberus, and I would be playing like this game, Medieval Total War. You guys beat the shit out of them. That'd be good. So we're in a good position here. We beat up this army very, very well. You guys want to see what these guys look like with the Dryrain's reskin mod? Again, just unit diversity here. Soldier again. Let me take a look at both your donation messages, man. Sorry, dude. Let me take a look. End the battle. Hey. Obi, sell me this pin. Buy some. Mario Seedorf looks just like you, Sparty. Uncanny resemblance. Boiled Ham Gang. Yes! Hashtag Boiled Ham Gang coming back. That Lance bug was most likely some troll programmer that worked at CA. Dude, I hated that because this is just a personal opinion. Don't get offended, French people. During the medieval era, I absolutely fucking hate the French. After that, thanks for our nation, by the way. But medieval era, I cannot stand the French. So I really hated playing the French in Medieval Total War because I like playing cav armies. I think my favorite playthrough was Milan, easily, because I'm part of my my heritage is Milanese, Milanesta. So I was already mad I was playing the fucking French, and then when the cav charges didn't work, I'm like, what the fuck's the point of playing this? I'll take this. I mean, I can't deal with -10 leadership and fighting against men. I'm in the middle of fighting against men. Yeah, the Genoese crossbowmen were so strong. Oh, it was Genoa. It was Genoa. It wasn't... who had the Pavis? Was it Genoa or was it Milan? While the Emperor's armies march forth, our nobles barter with each other, claiming great swaths of land for themselves. Should the common man, the brave soldier, not have a farmstead on which to retire? They get back. Alright, Marius Lietdorf. Stone Cold Todbringer is ready for duty.
What does the Emperor bid?
Well, I'm actually thinking of putting this guy on a horse. I mean, because he can rove around with these knights, but at the same time, I think he needs to kind of be in horse. In before invasion of Bretonia. Yeah, that's why I played the French, and I was like, fuck. Although the Holy Roman Empire had a really good late game cav. It just took a long time to get to them. I'll hold off on a bit while I think about that. But Marius Lietdorf's army now is actually pretty beefy, so I'm going to do this.
Sigma. Yes. For Helden Hammer.
Put them to the sword.
Onwards.
I want to kind of eke out here a little bit. I want to see what's...
Onwards.
Oh ho ho.
Let me think about it. No! To the provinces. Raise your weapons. Sigmar compels us.
I get too overeager. Stephen Lega, thanks for joining in, man, and thanks for all your fun comments and everything, brother. And thank you again very much for the compliment. What'd you say, soldier? If you get a longer mustache, that big ass hat you would be Marius Lietdorf. Thank you again for the donation, soldier. What I'm thinking of doing after I finish the Golden Order is I'm thinking of doing a Mortal Empires campaign as Nakai, and my challenge campaign will be what I'll make it is Emperor Nakai, and I'll have Nakai go from Albion either through Bretonnia or Albion through the Old World, and just have him claim the Old World. How should we build Marius, guys? I'm very open to anything here. I want to put him on a war horse, but I want to wait a little bit till we have more cav in this army. Well, the line's always not a bad idea. Put him on Daisy. Build him for a halfling crushing. While you guys deliberate on how we should build the mighty Becklund, how we should build Marius Lietdorf, I will work on other portions of the map. I was thinking that as well, Tristan. I was like, man, maybe make this big old, those poor sweet little Frodoses. It's retarded. It's unclean. Wait, wrong thing. The moot. I'm thinking we need to make a guardhouse here. Reese, I will take you up on that. So let's do this. Brass lunged, while I do really enjoy, let's do hold the line first. And in the scope of making him a better combatant, let's do hard to hit. So we'll kind of double dip on both of those. We have 2 points, we'll use them both. The moot, though, I'm thinking maybe we should make this a... we do have to... Oh, it's already maxed out here, so we don't really need the farm anymore. So we can delete the farm. And we might as well... I want to put a weaving house here, but it would not be a bad idea to build defenses in this region if this is going to be pretty much our staging point into Sylvania once we kind of make that big move. This motherfucker needs to go, though. Level 2 still? Fucking my ambush up, guy. 44%, man. Aha! Fucking burn in hell, Valmir von Altdorf.
They'll be marching, all right.
This can go back into ambush. Hey, the Stir River Patrol. I kind of want to put these guys in this army. Oh yeah, absolutely. If adding in roads will push an army over the threshold of having movement after you cross the river, so Schwartzhafen. What do you mean as far as the threshold? I think everywhere else. I'm actually going to break down Migdal Bungelbarak's this. I mean, hey, we'll keep it for one more turn, actually. Turns until surplus. Okay, and that'll bring us at level 3 for that. It'll be a 1 turn. Okay, so we'll hold off a little bit there. Let's make the defensive building here for now, so we're ahead of the game on that. Having movement to continue and attack it on the same turn you cross it so that you don't take attrition from corruption. I don't know. That's a good question. Reese, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to do something to deal with all the taint. The taint. Sigmarite Dogma will probably help out in the times to come. Tax rate is good here. I don't have any growth over here though, so I might want the growth. Plus 20. Steingott. Go up. What we're going to do is we're going to build toll gates here. Because, again, this is Fildorf, and Fildorf does get the benefit of increased production. And this will also, at the same time, look at it, increase income from all buildings, all regions in the province. So we want to stack as many income buildings as we can in this province. Did Weisenland get another city to compensate for the loss of Fildorf? Yes, they did. They got Dottenbach. What does the Moot unique building do? I'll show you kill notes. Here you go, brother. So it increases public order, growth, untainted, which is really nice. I don't have to deal with as much vampire corruption over here, and I get spices and wine from it as well. On this next end turn, I'm actually going to probably go refill my water. Let's Steingart there. Let's 450 dirt cheap. Cost 4 fucking turns to make it though. That's another thing I wish would happen. What I really liked about stuff like Rome, or it was in medieval. I don't know about Attila. I never played Attila. Was the evolution of the campaign map itself. If you built roads, the map had roads to represent it. It would go from like barely any paths to dirt paths to roads. I have got roads in one of the... See, I've got roads here from Needling. I would like that to actually have roads. Like, there's just, in my opinion, I think there's some things that Creative Assembly kind of said, well, let's not invest in that, let's invest in these things. But I think that there are things that really brought to the game. Like the ability to kind of walk through maps if you weren't sieging, the ability to take a look at like honing in on towns, destructible walls in the way that it really worked for Rome. Like, I feel like they cut corners in places that really added to the magnitude and the majesty of a Total War game, and added things like, you know, like awesome heroes and lores. It's like you do get a good trade there, but at the same time I feel like, fuck, that was such a cool part of the game you took away, but it felt so silly, or it felt so small. Can't build roads in all problems. Hey, thank you very much. Sachiel Goldzon says, Ave Sparty. Ave to you, Sachiel. You know what I would like to see, rather than this be its own building? I wish that every single province, as like, okay, so paved roads should be something that you can build in a province once you secure a province. And it'd be really cool if there was like, you've got these building slots, but what if you have like another little like set of small ones over here that were general provincial civic bonuses? Like, okay, you can increase the roads, increasing trade and so on and so forth, but there's small little things that are like not part of the actual building slots. I think that would be a really cool way to do roads that is not so demanding on your very small amount of building slots as you have. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that donation, brother. Yes, absolutely, Reese. Spot on. Okay, let's take a little bit of a little breaky poo. And when I say that, I'm just gonna press end turn. I'm gonna go grab a drink of water, and I'll be right back. Since it's gonna take 8.5 minutes anyway, so I'll be right back, guys. Prettiest little German shepherd has joined me. Okay, hearts and minds. We will say do nothing on this. You managed to get your hands on a translated text originating from Cathay called The Art of Demagoguery. Having read the manuscript from beginning to end, you learned ways to increase your political power by creating a cult of personality around yourself and spreading propaganda by utilizing fabrications of fact. I think it's talking about becoming a YouTube content creator. To do so is no small feat, as a great amount of resources are required to covertly send political influencers into every state to subtly insert you into the hearts and minds of the people there, as the text suggests. On the other hand, the fruits of such labor could be highly beneficial for you. We shall do nothing. Reese, detail what you mean by that. Reese was saying, STIRLAND making that second army might be an option to pull them into a reinforcement battle. So you're saying come out of ambush stance hoping that they attack me? Damn, that's a pretty beefy little army. It's got a bunch of spearmen though. Dirty ass spearmen. And the moot will make a...
Yes, my lord. What does the Emperor bid?
So I think we should just... Oh, Savage Orc boys. I fucking hate those. 2 archers. 2 guns.
Get at me, Ed.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh, I see what you're saying, Reese. Yeah, but I still wouldn't want to do that. Flensburg is still pretty large.
You summon me.
Bad. Let's go ahead and upgrade Vert. So here's what I think we should do. In this situation, we're going to go ahead and take Marius and tack Akendorf. Now, the big thing here is they only have 4 melee units, which is nice, because our melee is very beat up. We do still have 2 greatswords, though, and we can really cut through them. We're going to have to use... oh, we don't have the reinforced... We don't have those halberdiers anymore. Shit. Because we have to deal with this, which are these Savage Orc boar boys, which we can archer down. That's probably going to be what we're going to focus on. We're going to have to just pretty much turtle against this army. They do have walls, but we can just kind of pound them to dust with mortar. We don't have any casting, unfortunately, which is annoying. I really want to get a fucking temple here. Casters going ASAP, so we'll make a wizard's conclave as fast as we can. Doesn't one of these reduce construction costs? As sorted, but I was wrong. I'm not honestly too sure how to deal with Flensburg here. I thought this whole ambush success chance was going to be the best bet to how to deal with them. You didn't confess with Tella Becklund that STIRLAND can't go mess with those cities. Very good point. Next on our... I mean, like... Bisenland is so low in fealty.
Who calls?
Ostermark is at a nice 6. Here's what you... Awesome's 5, 5, 5. I think everything else is 4 or 5.
The Empire.
Look at Carly Franz over there, looking all hot and sexy. If we get our fealty with Altdorf up to 10, I will take that as fast as I can, because then it's like we have the whole Reichland and we get the Carboard Crimson Greatsword, or Carboard Greatswords, which is just really nice. Yeah, the nice thing about Akendorf is that it's got a Goblin Big Boss here and a Goblin Big Boss here, so they'll be easy to take out with our leadership. I forgot I just don't have the Empire Captain. I'm so like used to what we get from Grenstadt that it's kind of annoying me that we're not getting it all. Might be worth it just to take apart Vicious Gobspit here.
Yes, my lord.
I could swap Marius for Gelt.
Do not waste my
It does leave me open while that happens, though. And just bring Gelt down here to smash apart Akendorf. Oh, they actually have a... what's this? They have 3 Savage Orc Boar Boys. That's kind of annoying.
To the provinces.
Here's what I think we should do. We'll take this army.
What does the
We'll
Emperor
delete
bid?
this Vicious Gobspit army. It'll allow him to build back up here a little bit, but we can retreat and replenish our forces. I feel like we do need just a little bit more
Marshal the men.
to deal with this force over here. Unless you guys think I can just deal with this. I can just take out the all 3 of these Savage Orc Boar Boys and everything like that. I mean, there are walls, so that'll be annoying. So I could just place myself on the walls with all my archers once I take the walls, and then just win it that way. The unfortunate thing is, though, if those Savage Boar Boys sally out from the walls, they will just ride through my army. Because I don't have any anti-large aside from these spearmen.
Calls.
What do y'all think? Alternatively, I could just attack this and have them attack me back. Like, continue the siege and have them attack me back. As Astro Ambulance put it, savage pork. Aim for the head. Missile damage plus 25% for all armies. How did I not see that? Damn, no wonder I'm just deleting shit. You know what, guys? Marius Liedorf is a very brave gentleman. I think we should just do it.
To the provinces.
To the provinces. Especially because we're getting 25% extra damage, right? Let me just... I'm going to make that the end of the turn, so let's take a look at the rest of the shit before we do that. We don't have enough money to do anything over there. This guy... Put him back in ambush stance, I guess. We'll do it for like 1 or 2 more turns and see what we can do. I mean, we're only getting stronger, I suppose, but I do want to start pushing over here into Sylvania. Does the new electric count mechanic make co-op Empire play undesirable, or can both rule? I don't know, Stunner Shades. I have not experimented with it at all. Dude, look at this fucking beefy little army from Derek Proudbeard over here. Who's not trading with me? Helly, how are we not doing this?
Absolutely
What do you
not.
fucking mean?
What?
You want to confederate with me, but you won't trade with me? It's just goddamn dirty. Sons of Shaman? What does that mean? Guys, I really want to...
I will marshal the men.
Let's just fight Akendorf.
What does the Emperor
It'd
bid?
be crazy. But let's see what happens.
What? Fight for our nation.
A little against us, but I think if we do this for Sigma, it'll be okay. Put this right here. Or my desk. Got all that like condensation. Oh, Sachiel, I will cheese it. Oh man, I got all this forest? This will be lovely. I'm not gonna like cheese it, but there's no reason for the most part in this game to line up in the dead center of the map. You're always better off using like a left or right side of it. Let's do this here. Maybe not so much in the way of the trees. There. Here.
Swordsman! Standing by!
Right there.
Loaded, sir.
By the Emperor's will.
Awaiting orders.
Dude.
Mortar! Missiles will fly.
Let's see how this goes. We will take this and put them right here. And we'll just shoot at shit with them.
Our steeds are restless.
Savage Orc R boy. R's. Big guns, big guns, big guns, big guns, big guns. Savage Orc. So the boars are back there. I want to shoot some boars.
Swordsman! At speed!
Pistoliers!
Battle awaits. Mortar! For the Warhammer!
So really what we're going to do is try and get all of our forces onto the wall. I'm actually even going to probably run my general up there. And the big thing we're going to do is just get the archers onto the wall and have them shoot down on all the orc archers, or the orc cav. That's going to just kind of keep plucking at stuff. Oh-ho! Bring my general over here right now.
Take position.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Are you ever going to shoot, you fucking mortar? Mortar's actually taking some serious damage.
Ready!
Mortar in an act of defiance is not shooting.
Ready for war! Crank that machine!
God damn it, man. My archer. Go.
Spot us the target! Taking position!
Seeking enemy to battle. Pistoliers to battle.
Mortar!
Hey, Lord Inquisitor Ignis, how are you? Move the Arty where alt suite. Like, I don't know why it's not shooting. I hope they change the what's it called? Sieges. We all do, right? Which campaign do I find the most enjoyable? Actually, I really, really like. Push you guys here. You. Here. I really enjoy this siege for this one, to be honest.
face war! Soldiers of the Empire! Command artillery! Finding rain, sir! Find your targets! Now! What do you bid? Artillery units ready! Pistoliers! For Heldenhammer! Sigma calls! We will attack! Raise your weapons! Sigma calls!
Giving lots of good archer damage onto these big guns, which is good, 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 good. Sneaky stabbing and helping those savage orcs there. Let's shoot over to them now.
Finding rain, sir!
There we go. That's what I wanted to see.
The Empire endures! Get them! It will be done! Ready to fire! By Ulrich's wrath! Pick your targets!
Woo! Woo! That did a lot of damage.
General! Smash them aside!
All right, let's get these archers up on this wall here.
This is acceptable! Shields up! What do you bid? Shields up! Swordsman!
Keep all the swordsmen up here.
By Ulrich's wrath! Show us the foe! Sir! Sigmar calls! Great swords! Shields up! For the Emperor! We serve the Emperor! No lingering! Ready for war! Attack! Battle awaits! Beware! Get them!
Calm the hell down, Mortar. You almost hit your own troops.
Fire! Die! What? Raise your weapons! It will be done! Form a ring of steel! Orcs! They must all die! Fight for our nation! Raise your weapons! Great swords! We serve the Emperor! Get them! It will be done! War! War! Enemy wizard spotted!
Nice. Just plucking apart things now.
For Heldenhammer! Spearmen! Soldiers of the Empire!
I'm gonna actually bring these guys.
Swordsmen! Taking
They're
position!
fresh, quote unquote.
The Empire endures! Halt! Spot us the target! Shields up! Form a ring of steel! Form a ring of steel! Form a ring of steel! Yes! Slayer! Make me proud of the province! Load it, sir!
Swordsman! In scum!
Ready for war! Quickly!
Ulrich's will!
Got a bit of a traffic jam up here. More sneaky stabbing bullshit. Break, damn you. There we go. We are covered in orc blood. For my goddamn life. Get things moving here.
Great swords! Shields up for the Emperor! Swordsman! Form a ring of steel! Shields up! Form a ring of steel! No lingering!
No. On the wall. On the wall.
Form a ring of steel! Mortar!
Don't need to get further, like you got range.
Cannons fire! Ready for war! No lingering!
Yes, sir! Quickly!
That's gonna be everything I need. There it is. Took that keep. Castle. A decisive victory. Oh shit. Oh. Whew. Never know when there's a fucking stray cat behind me. That was a good little fight there. I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we did that. Whew. Now we're definitely going to back it.
Let us move!
And come back and just take it.
What does the Emperor bid?
It's already beat to shit anyway, so I'm fine with what we just did.
Marshal the men.
Even if this guy goes and attack Grunstad, I'm not too worried about it. They're a little beat up, but they should be fine. So we have put them to rout. We'll take over as Lord Inquisitor. It's my last night at the job. Oh, I get it now.
Yes, my lord.
The Stir River Patrol would not be bad in this army because he gets Pistol Corp. Look, what is a version for all buildings? Ace. Good, I can add on to him. Spell shield. Now. So Ackendorf is now within our grasp. That oh, god damn it. I didn't think Grimgore would be right here. Oof, he might attack my army now. I'm actually going to do this. We will get the bonus of walls, in which case then I'm not that worried. But let's see if we can trade with some people now. Surprisingly, that did not open up to the dwarfs like I thought it would.
Praise Sigmar.
That's the next province in... That's the next settlement in this province, all the way down there? Ugh.
What?
We'll make Akendorf a very, like, military installment over here. And just try and build walls on it and pretty much leave it to its own devices. We'll get these built as fast as we can. Basic walls and then all walls and reinforced. And just kind of let this thing sit here and hold the fort pretty much. I could just do... It could make it just be a pastures thing too. You get a bunch of... oh, pistolers and outriders. I thought this also helped out with other cav. I guess that was wrong. Okay, so
Supreme Patriarch.
be upgraded. Oh, let's make Steingarts. Next building up. We don't have any like aggression down here, so there's no reason to really worry about Fort Seoul. Carrick Hearn. We'll make you have a weaving house. Or I could wait. Make a wizard's conclave. Yeah, there's no Blackfire Pass fort. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but there's no Blackfire Pass fort. I would like a warrior priest. Warrior priest would be quite nice in this army up here.
Yes. I've only begun.
Thank you very much for the donation, by the way, soldier. But let me see what you said, brother. When you're taking Flensburg and Sylvania, Flensburg has got a pretty beefy little situation going on. So if you take a look at Flensburg, it's got the start of their second army, this full stack, and then its defenses are pretty big too. It's got a lot of halberdiers, it's got some more mortars, it's got like what, 3 handgunners? It's got crossbowmen, handgunners, it's got an empire captain, so attacking with this force is not going to go too well for me right now. I've been in ambush stance hoping to pull them out of where they're at right now. But unfortunately, that has not been the case. Alright, let's see what this end turn brings our way. We've been streaming for a good about 2 hours here. 90 of you bros watching on a lovely Friday morning. Thank you very much for watching in today. Turin will be streaming his ECL. When that happens, I'll post a link up here for it, and I'll toss you guys over there. Sam Hobbs, I'm going to try to go to Games Workshop today and see if I can get some codes to give away on a stream tomorrow. But we shall see. We shall see. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Good. I just don't want to deal with greenskin aggressions right now. I mean, if that happens, I will probably flee from Akendorf. I don't want to deal with, like, being pulled this direction into the map. I have to move northward into Sylvania and the such. Sometimes Games Workshops will have individual Gotrek and Felix cards that they give away for events and stuff like that, so... So the store manager should have like a stack of them, and I can say like, hey, can I get like 2 or 3? Thank you, please. Faction destroyed, Red Horn Tribe. Okay, guys, opinion time. Should I take Marius Leitdorf? Abandon...
Conquests
Woo!
strike fear
Look at that.
into the hearts of your enemies, mighty lord. The wisest amongst them will know that fate is on your side. I have foreseen.
So here's what I'm thinking of doing. I mean, we've taken Akendorf. I haven't invested anything into it, and I got a lot of money out of it. Should I just abandon Akendorf, bring Marius back up here to Grensot, smash apart this vicious Gobspit army, which will actually kind of probably break upon this garrison anyway, but just pretty much abandon this situation. It's not opening up trade like I thought it would. If I take a look at this, I can't trade with anyone new.
Sigma's will.
Karak Hearn I can.
To your emperor, manlings. All right.
That's pretty good. You have survived the drive home. That is the best news I've heard all day.
All right. Approach and make your offer. A weak.
Come on, man.
I'll ignore.
You're a son of a bitch, Helmet.
Surely an agreement will be
They are
reached.
so low in power.
Are we
What is
not
beating the
all
hell out of them?
sons of Sigma?
They're at war with Kislev? No. No, 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 no.
No, no.
No, no! I mean, I did just secure trade with Karak Hearn, which is nice. Good. Witch Hunter has really not been. They have beefy characters here. Level 15 White King, man. Ruprex Richterlos. Richterlos. Four more points and get a level 4. I do want to get that technology. Or current. So let's see. Reese says all Akendorf does is serve as a buffer capital to the south. Doesn't seem like a conquest of the coast is the goal, so I'd say to leave it because sitting the army there on defend duty isn't doing much. I really agree with you on that. Chris Pilkington also makes a good point, though. It gives you a major city to defend, not a minor city, so keep it. Saying that Grensot is a minor city, so defending it is harder than, say, Akendorf, which is a major city, which gives me a larger garrison. That being said, it is very low level-wise. My fault, of course. I dropped it 2 levels myself. But I wanted that sweet, sweet money. I'm cool with doing that. That's my...
Now.
What's bothering me about this is that I pretty much have this guy useless right now. Might have to just
You summon me.
try here.
Onwards. Very well.
I mean,
will do this.
I'm doing whatever I can.
I will not obey.
STIRLAND is really kind of a thorn in my side right now. I can't. Yes, I am. You can look at the description. You can see all the ones I have active.
I will marshal the men.
Get some.
Now,
Nah.
it is time.
I think what I should do here is bring Marius north to help take out STIRLAND so we can finally focus back onto Sylvania. I mean, we have to deal with Sylvania sooner or later, or else they're going to get too big and too strong. So I think that's our big... Yeah, I mainly use, what's it called? Graphical mods and stuff like that, like deeper bluer sea, alternative lighting, less blood, less gore, so that things look cooler when they fight. I think that's the big focus, right, guys? Is abandon the eastern provinces, and then move over here with Marius to help take out STIRLAND. We can finally end this before the... I want to get STIRLAND knocked out before the end of the episode. If we do that, we'll be in a better position in my mind.
What?
I mean, there's a chance that the Greenskins never really attack me, but I think putting pressure up north is going to be the better thing to do. Let me know if you agree with that. We're holding off on Steingart because we want to get Faldorf up instead, I think. That's just going to take 4 more turns, and we can do that because I want to get those technologies that it unlocks. Not sure what it is. Ah, Council of Electors. Fealty threshold at which factions will trigger civil war and secession -1. I like that. Really, this is the big thing, though, which you need outdoor for it. Did the Vampire Coast really have 4 legendary lords in the lore? Aranessa's Salt Spite gets turned into a vampire into the like what happened after Dreadfleet scenario, or like or in an alternative Dreadfleet. I'm sorry, alternative Dreadfleet scenario. Noctilus is the Vampire Coast legendary lord. So is Luther Harkin as well. Luther Harkin creates the Vampire Coast while Noctilus creates the Dreadfleet. Who's the other one? The other one is completely made up by Creative Assembly. My beer looks glorious. Thank you, Tyrion.
I've only begun.
What just happened? Who did that? Soldier did it. Thank you again, Soldier. Boiled Ham Gang, say yes to taking Flensburg. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 donations from Soldier here today. Thank you very fucking much, dude. I really, 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 really appreciate it. So, in the scope of what you've said, let's march forward. Let's march out of the south, back north. Marius comes back into Averland. Does abandon Akendorf, which was a hard-fought city, but I think the main point here was to end the threat of these bad boys. We're going to be completely knocking out the Skull Takers now. There's still an upgrade. Who else? Public order's not really a big thing here. Fort Soul, that's just not going to give me anything other. This garrison's so disgusting right now, nothing's going to take that shit. I mean, we could make a city watch, but I'm even debating getting rid of that over here. But again, if we lose Akendorf, we'll want that. So it's not completely useless. 1800, yeah, we'll do it. Let's see what happens with this end turn. We might get some spicy shit going on. Gold Takers might shoot back down to Akendorf. They might attack Grensot, Steingard, or Migdalvangelberok. Either one will be okay, because they have such a depleted army. Alternatively, the Greenskins could shoot out of the hills on the east of me and take Akendorf as well. Hopefully we'll get the ambush triggering up north in STIRLAND. That would be lovely. Unfortunately, though, now with such a big force up there, if both of those armies were to move and me ambush them, it might actually not work too well for me. Greenskins? Oh, don't do it. Alright, cool. Down with that. Unfortunately, like, what I had hoped for Akendorf was for it to enable trade with the Dwarfs, and it didn't, and that was frustrating for me. Taking out Schwartzhafen, or... I think Schwartzhafen would allow me to have a direct pathway to the Dwarfs through Karak Dromar. But I'm already bordering one thing. Oh! Alright, so. Stirland moved a little bit over there. Closer to our lands. To start raiding Stirland. So, aha! And auto-resolve that shit. Get those guys gone. And we'll ransom those for a little bit of money, why not? War declared Tella Becklund, Clan Mulder. War declared Varg and Ostermark. War declared Varg and Ostland. Uh-oh, things are getting pretty dicey up north. And the Skull Takers have been destroyed. Where is this? They're just barely in our territory doing some shit.
I am ready. Are you?
Not likely.
I am the
It might be worth it to go smash them out. They are out of reinforcement range. The big deal here is...
Do not waste my potential.
No.
So here's what will probably happen. I'll go attack them. They'll retreat. I'll be out of place. They have a free shot into Vert Bad. So, we probably won't do anything until Marius' army moves north here.
By the
He's now within our territory at least too, and he'll start to regenerate a little bit. Let's get him.
we march.
I'd like to get another unit of Empire Knights in this army, but it would take 2 turns to do.
What does the Emperor bid?
So here's what I'm thinking. Is summoning up Stone Cold Toddbringer, since he is an electric count, and having him get a couple or 2 units of Empire Knights and have him just put them into Marius' army as Marius marches up north. This way Marius doesn't have to stop moving, and I can reinforce the army. And also I'll have that guy's a Huntsman General just on the map, just to help kill this army off. I am open to suggestions on things to do here, guys.
Wind of Shammon,
Back into ambush stance over here. Do anything? Fault to you. Oof. Oh ho ho! The dwarfs have pushed out to the south and taken the hills. So Akendorf is a little bit safer now. If the dwarfs take this, I will be able to trade with them, which is massively, just fucking hot and huge. How elite are the Stirland armies, or just tons of base units? Well, Rave, this army is bullshit. This army looks to be mainly base units. I mean, spearmen, they'll fall before the axe quite quickly. They do have a war wagon and a mortar here, as well as some crossbowmen, but again, not overly developed at all. Their big army in here is decent. It's got handgunners. My main army has got 2 or 3 units of great swords and some other goodies at least. Are you using some Empire mod? They updated. Sorry for dumb question. Away from game for a while. Yeah, they updated it, man. They changed it so that you can now have electric counts and everything. Ooh, got a little crack in my back. Felt great. Ooh, I felt fucking great. Okay. Moot's still gonna be holding real strong once that army gets up. Once this thing gets up there too. Yeah, it's already pretty big. Mortars, Outriders, Halberdiers, Handgunners. Good. Yeah, they'll be really great against the Vampire Council when we deal with them. Alright guys, so what do you think? How should we deal with STIRLAND here? Like I said, I can straight up attack them. The biggest problem I see with it is that he'll just retreat, and it'll put Balthazar Gelt out of place, and they'll be able to, you know, double team me there. The nice thing, though, is if they do both attack me, they will not get the reinforcements from Flensburg. The alternative here is that I have Marius. He's still charging up north. In fact, I'm actually going to put him in stance and get him up there quicker. And what I can do is summon an Elector Count. I can bring Stone Cold Toddbringer back into the fight and just have him get 2 units of Empire Knights, then have him meet up with Marius and put them into his army. That is a strategy. What do you guys think? Again, I want to have you guys... you can take a double team. It wouldn't be the first time. I want to have you guys invested in this so that we're making decisions together, rather than me just kind of going, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to power game that. I have been in ambush stance up here for a number of turns. Okay. So, are you guys saying... So do you think we should make another... We should recruit Stone Cold Toddbringer to make knights to reinforce Marius' army with? Or just get Marius on the border here, have him build up an army, then push in? I would say wait and build up. If that smaller army moves, you won't be able to be much of a threat in a weak position. Agreed. If they push further this way, I can kill him with Marius' army easily.
It is time.
Marius, the killer of orcs.
So?
He's had quite a lot of successful campaigns down south. Gotta say, Orcsbane is a fitting title for him. Okay, so this will hurt our per turn, whatever the hell, but it'll be okay. Turns on that. That'll do. It did just hurt my income, but that's fine. I've got quite a bit coming in. And we're going to be bringing Stone Cold Toddbringer down again. Yeah, we do have a good... that's a good point Reese just said. You get that last settlement and a safer confederation with Tella Becklund later. So Tella Becklund should start to come to fruition in the next 10 turns. Hopefully by that time, we'll have dealt with STIRLAND. I want to try and finish them before the end of this episode, though. Turn should be streaming pretty soon. Let me take a look. Pardon me, burped. War declared between the vampire counts and dwarfs yet again. Ooh, a war on 2 fronts. Now this could be very beneficial for me because if the vampire counts and the dwarfs are fighting, the dwarfs might snatch up parts of the lands of Sylvania, and I'm kind of okay with that. I don't really want to deal with like all the taint of kind of suppressing all that. At the same time, it'll weaken the vampire counts army. I can already see on my upper right portion of the map, you can see that one of them was already taken by dwarfs. See, this is like parts of Total War that I really, really enjoy. I'm not the best campaign player, I will admit that. I'm not the best multiplayer player. I don't play Total War as much as I wish I had the time for. In fact, I actually tend to play other games more because it's like Total War, I've kind of monetized a lot, right? Like I've made it such a huge part of my channel that I do it to make money off of YouTube videos. So it's like it's hard for me to sit down and be able to really enjoy it. But when you get in situations like this where it's like, okay, I have an ambush set up at this crossroads for Flensburg, and Flensburg's reinforcing itself. And it's like you can actually think of this as an actual real world campaign. It's like, no, Flensburg can't march on Vertbad and retake its capital because the Golden Order has suppressed the crossroads which lead out of Flensburg. So they've sent like a guerrilla army into the forest. Like it's got a really cool narrative behind it. I really love that kind of shit. Ooh, let's see. Grant the request. What is this? It's 5 Chaos Corruption or 4 Chaos Corruption. So it's a total of 20 Chaos Corruption across my lands for 3,000 gold. At this point, do you guys think that that is really worth it? Up on my hip over here. I'm freaking. Lion of Damascus? That is the coolest fucking name! Yeah, I'm going to agree with you guys on I am making enough. I'll go with the safeguard because we do have some nascent corruption still left I want to just get rid of. But I do agree with you as well, Reese. But I'm just going to go with refuse this creature. Refuse this creature!
Time to the provinces. It is for the best.
I want him out of that stance. I don't want him to get tag team. So, what we'll do is we'll bring him right.
What does the Emperor bid?
Right, that's his march. This guy.
Ignore that. Praise Sigma.
Bring him right there.
Onwards.
And I don't want him to get so far out that in reinforcing him, he gets caught out by this army. Because they can go all the way out to here. All the way. Bypass my army, go right to there, but it'll slow him down. I don't want both these armies to double team Marius.
Yes, my lord.
That would be new. Doesn't he reduce...
Now?
Oh, minus recruitment cost for Pistoliers and Outriders, that's right. Growth in all provinces. That's pretty nice. Upkeep.
The nation calls.
Does anyone know how 5% upkeep for Imperial supply units works when I'm not playing as Marcus Wolfheart?
No sudden movements.
Sigma forbids this.
Sigma forbids this.
Calls.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it does anything at all, and I agree with you. I just didn't know if there was like some sort of conversion I wasn't aware of. I might actually get these Death Jacks. Just because he's got this, this ability. I mean, does more damage for him. Fuck it. Okay, so next turn we will have 2 more knights. I'm going to put them in this army. We're going to be up to 17 units. I would like to get another Empire Captain in this army. Can I? Yeah, I can. Ooh, that's a good one. Magic item shop chance is pretty good too, because we fucking need that. I want a battle wizard though, to be totally honest. Ugh. Maybe we should just be holding out for that. I want to get it in Fildorf though. He turns there. Eckendorf. We might as well put this up to the next level. It's going to cost like damn near nothing. Our public order there is plummeting. Double wham the raiding party. If the raiding party flees, though, it just puts me out of position. Oh, they did. You're right. Good call, Astro. I can trade.
What brings you?
We're not firm friends yet, though. Can't even make a gift to them. Well, when we fight the vampire counts, it's good that the 2 highest strength ranked people are now fighting. Oh, I thought that they took this. Well, this should be pretty good for me. Where are the greenskins, though, by relation to that? Greenskins usually get pretty fat, too. Yeah, greenskins are up there as well. Who's number 1? You know, it's probably fucking Tyrion. Yeah, dwarfs just... No, you shan't trade with us. I don't know why the dwarfs sound like that.
I am the supreme patriarch.
Okay, next turn, I think we're going to pop off here. Let's go ahead. We're all good across the way here. I really got to tinkle, so I'm going to do that. Might as well get the benefit of the grazing pastures here. Okay. So I'm going to end this turn. I'll be right back to use the restroom real quick.
What brings you here to disturb my work?
Come back to a goddamn dirty peace treaty from this son of a bitch. I refuse, Alberic. Instead, I must crush you. Oh ho! So he moves out of there to an encampment stance. Can an ambushing force reinforce a force? Like, so if I put these guys in the trees, let's say I put Marius right in the smack dab in the trees, and I then put Gelt in ambush stance around him, does that still reinforces, right? Nick Davey, what's up, dude? Be gone. The Great Migration comes to our borders. They'd be gone. I don't really want to deal with that public order detract or subtraction. No, growth might be nice. It's mainly the fact that I have a bunch of issues with public order down in Akengard. All provinces. What's there of that? Yeah. It would have probably have stabilized, but the AI always cheats, guys. We all know this.
Stay together. Move out.
By the comet.
I refuse.
So we can really see this army now, and it is way less intimidating. I mean, it has a mortar, but what the fuck ever.
Let us begin. No.
Level 2 Valmir von Altdorf. He's back. He's here to harass the shit out of me again. Gore's coming back pretty hard over here, actually. It's nice to see. Thanks, John.
What does the Emperor bid?
Huntsman General!
Ready.
Rubbing my head does make for good luck. That's a known fact. The people know it. Okay. Honestly, I think that making defenses in these capitals isn't a bad thing, because by losing a capital, you lose an electric count position. But don't want to lose, like, any of that shit. I'm not worried about him coming to Aberheim. He will not have a good time there. Moot is all set. Everything's good over there. We're bad. Try the campaign with the Mixu Lord mod. It makes it 10 times more interesting. I've heard that. Definitely heard this.
Who calls?
Approach and make your offer.
Yes. Greetings, my countrymen. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
We are ill-equipped.
I don't remember when you did it, Nick. I think it was actually right before a stream, to be totally honest. Yeah, it looks like you have a... Looks like a standard Space Marine helmet. Well, actually looks like a veteran sergeant. Okay. Eyeline.
So,
All armies faction-wide, Imperial Supply Lines. Supply line units, it says. Yeah, so I think that's only got to be market. His price, do you think Total War Troy is going to be like Thrones of Britannia? Like how much it was disliked and lacking in features? Ah, Chaz, I hope to fucking God not.
do not waste my potential.
Just come and attack me.
Follow me.
Praise Sigma.
Actually, that's probably not a good
The
idea.
Empire.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Because now they have free range into... God damn it, why am I so stupid?
By the comet.
Into Vert bad there.
Equipment check!
To the provinces.
Ready.
So here's what I think I should do. Gelt here. Right there. And Marius here, and then Stone Cold and Vert bad. I'd like to hit their main army, but their main army is just going to get reinforced up the ass, man.
Forbids this.
The Empire.
Huntsman General!
You know, fights and challenges something. Vortex. I think that what we're gonna see with Troy is gonna set the pace for what Warhammer 3 is gonna be like. Like as far as like, because it's using Warhammer 2's engine, so we're gonna see stuff like duels. It says. So maybe yeah, maybe we just charge this big bad unit, this big bad army. Bring this. Marius can get. Nope, Marius is blocked by the trees. But I think we'll get Katarina in Total Warhammer 3. Winter Sweet, I think we will. Could march, but pretty dangerous. Oh!
You summon me.
Yes, my lord.
Let us begin.
I'll ignore that.
I'm pretty sure Albrecht from here can reach all the way to Vertbad.
I refuse.
This guy can. Well, this guy can just barely. I don't think maybe.
No.
God damn it! I hate this though. Like I was talking about how much I love these situations, but at the same time, it's very like hard for me to decide what to do because I get analysis paralysis at these points.
The nation calls.
Because the AI is smarmy and tricky.
Ready.
It is time.
Huntsman General.
Did you attack the main settlement with Gelt and march stance to reinforce your second army?
Do not waste my potential.
No. Settlement wouldn't make it.
I am the supreme
Gelt wouldn't make it to the settlement. He'd make it to Albrecht here.
By Sigma, no.
And I could march stance him right into it. And I can
Huntsman General.
get this guy there.
Get a move on.
So if I could attack this main army with Gelt
Now,
and then march stance these guys. The risk though is that they retreat and attack all my guys that are in march stance. Son of a bitch.
Calls.
I will marshal the men.
I am
Here's what I'm
ready.
doing.
Are you? The Empire.
So,
You summon me.
to the provinces. Sigma compels us.
Huntsman General.
Let us begin. I go where the winds howl.
Huntsman General.
Time
Covering
to do this for
ground.
now. We'll see what this next turn brings us. Because I'm not worried about losing a fight to that main army. I'm worried about them not taking the fight and then just attacking a marched army. I see it, 470. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it, dude. I'll take a look at it after the stream. His turn should be straight. See? Double check to make sure he's not. Oh, soon though. All right, are they going to do anything? We'll find out. We'll find out. Ooh. Oh, moves into an ambush stance here into the pastures. Well, if that second army is gone, I'm going to go attack Flensburg with all this, I suppose. I've got some mortars I can do damage with. They've got mortars I can do damage back with, but one grand siege of Flensburg should be a fun little fight in this stream on, I think. Right, guys? Oh, shit! Let's see here. Uh-oh, something happened. I just lost a... Oh, it's just the income that's showing me for this. Auckland has come under attack from beastmen in the region of Hergig and are appealing to you for military assistance. Let's not spend prestige. Or I guess we could. I've got enough that in case another event happens after it, I should be okay. How long have I known Turin? I've known Turin for... Oh, shit, man. Since 2006. So, 13 years? Or 9, they've known each other for over a decade now. Fuck. Yeah, so maybe we'll use prestige rather than income for this, although prestige is pretty hard to come by. Will you come to their defense and join them in battle or lead them to fight off their attack? What is even the point of this? I mean, yeah, sure, you gain visibility over the region of Hergig, but I don't see that as very huge. Watch your Guardsman video, it's awesome. Thank you very much, Lord Inquisitor. Got that Conrad Kurz video coming out soon, I fucking promise. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Astro, I want to see if we get a different army with prestige. Oh, shit. This is a fat army and they need my help. I'm gonna quick save this and I'm gonna do auto resolve because I want to see if that actually like I want to see if it actually will do it. Like I don't know if like you have to fight these in order to win because I don't really want to deal with that. Yeah, there's no reason for me not to do this and that like boom. Like, we don't retain that army or anything, though. And my income should shoot back up. I don't know why it didn't. Because right now it's factoring that I have that army over there when I don't. Yeah, so I didn't get a different army. Real quick.
Huntsman General.
Geek forward a little bit. Oh, look at you, Ben von Sigurd. Making some moves down south here. He might come out for Faldorf or for Steingart. But I think the big move here is they got a rocket battery and they also have a mortar. They've got 6 archer units, very few shields on Flensburg itself. Then Flensburg has got another mortar in here, some handgunners, some more crossbowmen. We're going to bring a lot of archers to the table. 3 knights.
Yes.
Let's do this.
I am the supreme patriarch.
We have a lot of greatswords. Greatswords are going to cut through this shit. Let's do these and this. We will continue the siege.
By the comet.
We'll bring this here for reinforcement.
On march.
And this here for
Huntsman General.
reinforcement.
Leave no one behind.
What does that change?
No peace.
A fair balance of power. So this should help out because what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to put the Sigmar Sons and the Greatswords all in siege towers. Then we can use the battering ram to break down the doors for Empire Knights and any kind of shenanigans we want to do. We'll have a lot of archer support. We'll have the Stone Cold Toddbringer coming in there hot and heavy. So this should be a really fun little fight to end the stream on.
I shall
So
be victorious.
yeah, the Hellstorm rocket battery is not going to be very fun, but can't do much about it, to be totally honest. We gotta like, we have to put them to the sword. They have to be dealt with, you know.
Stay out of their sights.
I want him to attack Aberheim. I want him to attack Aberheim so bad it hurts. This army itself is not substantial. So even if they go for Steingart, I could summon up a lord and be able to defend this.
I'll ignore that.
We'll see where he goes. Everywhere else is going to pretty much be a dead end for him. Okay. Oof, look at that. Look at this. This guy looks fucking disgustingly just scary. And if they actually sally out, that'll be beneficial for us, because we'll get the benefit of not having to deal with a wall to shut down those artillery pieces. But we shall see how this goes. I think it'll be a very fun, like, climactic battle to end the stream on. Like I've been saying, guys, as always, if you see anyone with green names and Space Marine helmets next to their name, you can absolutely join the channel. And that way it gets you access to special emojis, access to the Discord. You get a special title on the Discord. You can also join the Discord by checking the description below. But they come back and sally out. Crazy. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Kind of hoping that happens, just to get this fucking vicious cockfight. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, prospective Ashley Schaefer BMW buyers? A fucking show! I can go shut down that second army with Marius real quick. Actually, wouldn't be a terrible idea. The one thing I'm... Oh, no! Karakern is under attack by the Greenskins. Why that is a bad thing is that they will then surround Akengard, and Karakern gives me like 500 income a fucking turn.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Uh-oh. Let me end that with some shit. Imperial Authority. +1 authority. Stop the war. Good. So what's so good about that, too, is that when we get that eventual offer from Tella Becklund to Confederate, we'll still be at +1. Goody gumdrops. We're gonna have a growth building over here. Why we do that to get that growth building? What are we doing over here? Clothier. Waldorf, man, I want you to... Oh, 19 turns? Why can't I... Oh, I don't have the income. That's why. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I always think it's 2 authority to Confederate. Good point, Astro. Fuck, man. I always think it's 2.
What?
So.
Absolutely not.
Do I shut down this army real quick? Risking them coming out of here.
Ulrich's will! I am the Supreme Patriarch.
The nice thing is I'm going to have so much magic to just pour onto them.
No peace, just war.
Praise Sigma.
Oh, I can't even forge that river. Yeah, they're going to bring that army over here to reinforce. This next turn is going to be pretty fucking wild. I'm going to hold off on building anything in this turn to make a file door for my next one. I could do that. 900. Of course, what? That would cost 43. So I need 1,000. So 900. Nope, can't do that. Damn. Who are your bros over here, Carrick Norn?
Sigma's will.
This reactions against Sterling. Why do you not like it?
Approach and make your offer.
Love me.
Yes?
All right.
What? So, the Empire. Yes?
Is it time?
I want that Emperor's Wrath steam. I'm not gonna lie.
By the comet.
Alright guys, I think next turn is gonna be the
By
turn.
the comet.
I don't think I can reinforce. You know what? We're putting him in him. I need everything I can get in that.
I refuse such orders.
Although I'll be honest, Death Jacks might have been better here. Because of this. That's just range. Plus 8 bonus versus infantry. Put all the great swords in this guy's army. That's an interesting thing. Wonder if I can swap off the Orc Hewer off this guy.
Yes.
Yes! Scout leader!
Okay, there it is. Next turn is going to be a fucking shit show. Fortunately, I wish it was like the turn after that so we get rifled barrels to do even more damage, but whew, here it goes. We got at least a little autosave going there. So if this goes absolutely terribly, we have a fallback. An item on my wish list. Fail. Tower of Time. I don't remember if that was good. Rohirrim, you're not too late. We're possibly going to get the epic end to the stream right now in a massive STIRLAND Golden Order final fight. This will be for Sterling to stay on the map, and this will be me for finally to fucking end that goddamn shit. And their tyrannism. Alright. Alright, is it gonna happen? Oh! Ooh! Oh, they moved away! Surprising! I thought that they were gonna attack and we were gonna have a big old land battle. It doesn't really matter because one more turn and I'm going to attack them regardless. We were building our siege towers and our battering ram. We don't even really need the battering ram. I just want to do it anyway. That's going to be a serious concentration phase. Like, massive constipation phase while I do that. But we do get rifled barrels, so it's going to give us 10% more damage on all of our range units. Namely these guys, which are going to total out to like 20% more damage, 25% more damage because of pistol core. 22%. Get some from it here. Oh, no. Costing shit. And we were a little short on this. Our income went down a little bit. This is the production of those Death Jacks.
I will not obey. It is time.
Yeah, I don't know how they benefit from rifling either, but they do. There's an Outriders, reload time reduction. We'll just do that one next. Do
By
it.
the comet. Ulrich's will.
Yeah, one more turn just to get that battering ram. I mean, I think the battering ram might be a little overkill, but I'd rather have overkill than go, man, I wish I had had that battering ram.
I shall be victorious.
And this guy can't forge across the river now because he's not against it, so... At least that got that going for us. And again, we're waiting one turn because I want to build Fildorf up to its level 4. Get the city and get access to a Wizard's Conclave in that big bad boy. Eckendorf. This actually we can build now. Okay. Alright. No matter what. Also started a Carlito Franz campaign. It's been weird. Weird things been happening. War with Weisenland, then Middenland, all while dealing with Norska. Norska/Thorog burned Isleheart, and then Neonkur came and took both Marienburg and Isleheart, so I kind of had to go to war with Bretonia. Oh, that sounds like a shit show. Alright, guys. Regardless of what happens during the end turn, that will be our final act of this episode. Is the Grand Siege of Flensburg. This minor fucking city has become such a thorn in my side. Just for purposes, they've got a barracks, they've got a level 3, they've got a tailor's guild there, and they've got a city watch as well as a town. So it might actually be worth occupying it, depending on what its sack cost is and all that kind of shit.
Huntsman General.
So, let's do it. Last end turn of the day. Let's crush us some Flensburg. Is it worth waiting for the Gotrek and Felix or starting a new Empire campaign? I'll be honest. I think so if you're really into them. Otherwise, you know, if you don't really care about them, then just start it. Honestly, I think this campaign is so fun, and Gotrek and Felix, while amazing, I don't think they add a lot. Why? What do you mean, Armand? Hey, Armand, I showed you I switched over to these guys, right? From these guys? So, white, black. White, black. Way easier to pick. I mean, Brian Blessed sounds great. I am going to go to, what's it called after this? And oh shit, Greenskins just got better. Or bigger. Bloody Hands. I'm going to go to Games Workshop, like I said, to see if I can get like a thing of cards to give away for the White Dwarf. They might not let me. They let Sotek do it during the Grombrandal thing, but I'll ask to see if they'll let me do it. I could call in their local game store too to see if they have any extras. Oh, what is this? Ooh. Thank you very much, Fez. How you doing, you hot son of a bitch? Best in the Crab God outfit. No one can Crab God. I wish I had that outfit here. So, interesting predicament. I can do something to affect the Tella Becklund fealty down to 9. But I think it's worth it to keep it at 10. Weisenland is so low that I'll probably end up having to go to war with them. So we're going to endorse Tella Becklund's candidate. And I've got enough stuff to prevent them from doing shit. Alright guys, this is it. This is the moment you've all been. Did they hit attrition? Oh, I thought...
No peace. Just war.
But they don't hit attrition for 3 more turns. I ain't waiting 3 fucking turns to get this shit show on the road. So let's see what we can do. We'll quick save it. Alright, I'm going to press fight battle. It's going to load in. I got to pee real quick because I'm dancing around over here trying to hold it in. You've got the best siege weapon. Magic. Okay. So we have a fat force coming in the left here. Be good. We'll gamble that's below 15. Honestly, that's how I was going to line these guys up anyway. Go ahead and put... Oh, nope. Here. Eldred Spears, I think, is not a terrible thing to have right here with their armor 95. Yeah, they have such good armor. Damn. I didn't realize that. Well, Eldred's Guard will definitely be leading the charge with that thing.
The Empire ensures.
I want overload. We'll do this one into there.
Great swords.
Right side of the guard tower.
Swordsman.
These two on the left side of the guard
Great
tower.
swords. By Ulrich's wrath.
You straight down the center.
Sigma calls. Handgunners.
We put this here. It should be out of range of this tower.
Sir.
Our war wagon's way back. They're mobile. And honestly, I just want guys to kind of take some shots here. Shot. Everybody. Hard move.
We are Sigmar's
I could just Vanguard deploy this guy. Fuck yeah. Captain. We're gonna march them up to the walls here just to get them out of range of shit.
Command artillery. General. Outriders.
Easy Malone.
Handgunners. Spearmen. Awaiting orders.
Okay. Look at that army. What are our big juicy targets over here? We're gonna be able to do some pretty hellish damage to them with some magic. Lots of stuff back here. Outriders, war wagons, meaning getting up on the walls are gonna be pretty hard as far as combat back to them. curveball. I'm sending that over there. But I think I'll take my reinforcing armies and push this left flank really hard. Good. So the gatehouse. Great swords right there. Great swords right there. There, and then I don't even know where the Hellstorm rocket battery is. Okay, so it's right here. But Hellstorm's going to have a hard time shooting me, which is nice. Where can my mortar reach? Mortar can reach a lot of good juicy targets. So I think what we'll have the mortar do is start pounding on the infantry in the back. Or you know what? We'll have it go for the handgunners. Swordsmen are going to fall quickly. We'll just kind of see how this pans out. I guess the war wagon we can kind of get closer to. They're very far away from stuff. The mortar's going to start hitting us. Few mortars? Mortars, yeah. Pretty sticky sitch, but so do we. We'll see our reinforcing army and have them start doing some stuff in a second here. We'll march these armies up front, get them right on the towers. Get them right here. Leave room. Up there, Empire Captain up there just for a linchpin of leadership. We'll get Gelt up towards the wall too to start dropping some bombs on some hoes. And that should be okay. Everyone's moving, everyone's good. Okay, good.
Mortar! Fire!
Well, Siege Tower's taking a lot of damage really fast, actually. Going to friendly fire, I learned that the hard way in fort battles. Yeah, they definitely are. So at least we have a huge force coming in to reinforce down over here, which will be very nice. We're going to be able to add a lot of range fire coming in. In fact, I want these archers up there fast.
We are Sigmar's heirs! We obey! Yes, sir! Quickly! Get up there!
Yelt's getting focused pretty hard here.
Moving faster! They'll never move again.
Ninja of Doom, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Okay, let me take a look. Let me get abreast of the situation over here. I'm going to bring the Noble Sons. Help out with this gate. I'm actually going to... where are my Outriders over here? Wow, that gatehouse. Just get some damage on the gatehouse. Mortar team, I'm going to bring and start shooting into the Hellstorm rocket battery. Get shots in over there. Everything's going to make it over there. Pretty good health. Oh my god, this is so stressful.
Weapons at the ready!
Oof! Directly on it. Okay. Dropping that down. Where's Gelt? Gelt's gonna help out right here. That's gonna go a little bit into my great swords, but just enough to really do more damage there, I think. Whatever it lands. There we go. Good. Right there. Guys need to focus on what the fuck they're doing. Or catch you later, Krav. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for coming in, man. Basically, if we can break this gate down, we can just get up into that cookie jar back there so fast with all these Empire Knights. That's going to be one of those timely things. It's like the gates are going to buckle right as we start to like gain momentum. And it should just kind of like 1-2 punch things. What's over here? What's over here? Empire Captain. I can send my captain up there because he's got a really nice weapon. I can go and take this siege tower up. Join the bros. Right over there. Guys in range. Rocket battery starting to rip over in this direction.
Ready for war.
Oof, these guys got really cooked hard, these Outriders. Oof.
Yes, sir, quickly.
Pierre, the Empire Captain.
Waiting orders.
Overcast. I want a good target for this. Can't seem to find a good one.
Yes, General. Now. Balthazar Kelp.
All right, Swede, have a good one, brother.
Great swords!
I'm going to reinforce these great swords with these swordsmen. We have broken this wall with this open here. Oh shit.
Yes, sir. Ready. Ready. Sigma. I am supreme.
I am drunk. Okay, so let me... Shit, man. Well, lost this unit of Outriders. That's okay. They'll retreat and hopefully be able to come back. Crossbowmen are up there. The gate is almost down right here, and that is going to be so huge. We're going to pour through that shit. I'm going to have these two guys. This. Get the... Fight with these spearmen. Sorry guys, there's so much going on. I don't mean to pause so much, but shit, I can barely focus on all this crap. What? Oh man, I was looking to see where they were on the map, and now I actually see. Get them up on that siege tower. Huntsman General will be a fine addition to the army. Have you gotten any damage into this rocket battery? Yeah, some. About to have some more right now. There, yeah, a good little damage.
Swordsman. For Heldenhammer. For France.
Oof, those great swords got pummeled hard there. Oof.
We are Sigma's heirs. That's an order. Retreat. Battle awaits.
Get up in this guy's face. Put this Empire Captain in a dumpster here. Okay, good on this.
Moving now. Formation. March. Sir. Quick march.
Swordsman! Great swords! Quick march! The ground quakes! For the Emperor! My orders stand!
Ulrich's wrath on them! I am master of Shannon.
We serve friends!
Oh, yeah. Right into that cookie jar. Push right into that artillery. Right into that artillery.
Take the ground! Sigma! Taking position! For France! Take the ground! Sigma! To battle! Ready! Swordsman! For Heldenhammer! Sparta's the target! Take the ground! Attack the men! Prepare for combat!
I've only begun.
Soldier, thank you. I'll take a look in a second there, brother.
The Empire endures!
Numidia, guide us!
Get them! Soldiers of the Empire! Handgunners! Outriders! Cavalry ready! Yes, sir, quickly! Shalia protects us! Our weapons are yours! The ground!
Pushing this guy under. Pieter Blase.
Missiles will fly! For France! Huntsman! Die, scum! Sigma commands! Take position! Attack!
All right, and there it is. Boom. Take that, Stirland. Yes. Woo. What's up, Evgeny? The battle is won. We have taken it. Stirland is to the sword. Woo! And it went really well. Like, take a look at this. I mean, only between all of my forces, we barely lost 400 units. Deployed 1,200 and 1,200 pretty much, and lost 150 and 165. That's pretty damn good. The Outriders got a firm shellacking right there, but that's okay. Everything else, for the most part, stood out very well. I mean, the amount of kills we got from just magic is so huge. And we overwhelmed them a lot with a lot of artillery. 88 kills from those mortars.
Another hunt! Another trophy!
I mean, nothing really is in bad shape. We really came out of that really, really strong. Alright. What do you guys think? It's a level 3 town. It had a level 3 barracks, a level 3 clothier, and it had a defensive building. So we could loot and occupy this bad boy. I don't think sacking it is worth it. I think either occupy or loot and occupy. You too, Hugh. Have a good weekend, brother. Yeah, I think it's other... I don't think that the 2,400 is that worth it. I think getting back on our feet and having enough security to move out and take out this little fucking shit force. Oh, it feels good to take STIRLAND.
By the comet.
Helmut von Corden is dead. The Pigeon Plucker Pendant. Love it.
Superb hunt!
Ah, Stirland's Revenge! How awesome is that? That we beat Stirland and we get the Regiment of Renown, Stirland's Revenge. I love that.
We We're born to hunt.
We can now put this guy on a war horse. Big speed, isn't war horse 74? That's 66. Good, good, good.
I will marshal the men. To war!
Absolutely not.
Waldorf. Finally make you to a level 4 building. Vert bad. Sure, man. Do this, I guess. Level quarters. Bad thing. You know if it's intentional for you to be able to recruit multiple of the same electric count state troops at once during the campaign. I believe it is. You just have to wait the 10 turns.
I am ready.
Woo!
Are you?
That was beautiful. I'm so glad that happened. Like putting basic walls there is not a bad idea.
We always had the upper hand.
I mean, we could even put more Eldreds here. We could put more Noble Sons Abroad here. Whew. That's a good way to end the stream, guys. I'm not going to lie.
To the provinces.
The Empire.
Okay, what do we want here? Armor is going to be pretty huge. I might actually do that before I do the missile damage one. But the missile damage one is great because if you use missile damage in conjunction with pistol core, in conjunction with the research we just got, it's pretty fucking disgusting. But I think we'll do this one. Hear from more of the stream. Curse you, schoolwork. I'm sorry, man. But here's a question.
A successful foray.
Yeah, you have to get the thing before you can make it like that.
By the comet.
So we're gonna go with. I already get so much fucking armor on these guys. 5. Time for a witch hunter. Just sat back down. I had a witch hunter, but the witch hunter was just not performing. All the vampire stuff was so heavy and high in level that I was like, fuck it, I'll just wait. I'm not going to do this anytime soon. Between this, I think I just want to get 20% increase research rate, so we're at 140. We're gonna burn through those researches quickly. What are we up? We're a quarter of a way into our level, and get new formulations probably. That's gonna help us out a lot for our research.
Huntsman General.
140. Whoo! Probably disband the Huntsman General the next turn. I want Woundmaker on this guy.
The men are keen. How to proceed?
I'm going to do this just because I'd rather have the defensive structures over here. Depending on what happens with the orcs, might as well do it now. We're at a conquest next. Guys, our next look at this. Look at this fat stack of ownership. We have STIRLAND, we have Averland, we have Solend, we have the Moot. Tella Becklund is going to probably do it with us next turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press end turn. I'm going to roll the credits, and maybe we'll actually Confederate before we actually close the stream out. But we're going to shut down STIRLAND right here at the beginning of this next turn. Put them finally and end their tyranny in this fucking world. Oh, commandment. About that. Let's go with... Growth is nice and all. I don't have... We can actually break this down. Flensburg? No, it doesn't. We'll put a growth building there. So we'll do tax right here, probably. $545, $569, $545. Averheim just not pretty amazing. But it's a military installment, so that's fine. Grensot. Well, Faldorf does what now? 5% income for all buildings, all regions in adjacent provinces. That's Averheim here in Visenland. And it also gives me the 15% income from all buildings here. So, next you'll see we Skaven versus Dwarfs. I'm kind of leaning that direction. Widgets. Credits and credits. Go ahead and roll those credits. Go ahead and roll those credits. There we go. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and exit the stream here today. Turin is about to start streaming. So here is a link to his channel. He should be starting any minute now. We're going to go ahead and press end turn. See what happens. Huge thank you to everyone who did donate today. Soldier, I saw your fat donations all day. Let me take a look at what you said for your last donation, though. For the Emperor, slay the STIRLAND traitors. Would you be up to play head-to-head with me, meaning Total War Warhammer 2 campaign, of course? I don't know, Armand. I'm so fucking strapped for time, but I might be down. I might be down. I have to take a look at what my schedule is like. But Christian, Richard, and Sashiel, thank you guys all very, very, very much for your donations. Like I said, guys, anytime you send a donation my way, it is huge for me. So turn should be streaming any minute now. I'm just going to go through this end turn, see if we get anything fun from perhaps a Tella Becklund offer of a Confederation. If that is the chance, then we will actually just end the stream on that. We'll press Confederate and we'll end. We think that's a good idea, right? We're at like 2,500 per turn. They are hopefully going to bring an additional 2,500 per turn. We will have their army to absorb, so we can kind of cut that down as we need to. But we'll probably do that in the next stream. We'll take a look at what happens. We have the last little vestiges of STIRLAND here we're going to deal with as well. We'll smash them apart in one little quick auto-resolve. Embedded into... Oh, you son of a bitch. Look at this. I gotta chase this guy through my lands like an asshole. Oh, look at Visenland too. Visenland might be our next target. I know I said it might be Slavania, but I might have to deal with fucking Visenland. They're already starting to get up in my ass. Kratos to the stream. When is the next stream? It might be tomorrow. If not, it'll be like Monday or Tuesday of next week. I want to work on the lore videos here for you guys. The bread and butter, and I ever rating, Grensot, negative growth. Of course it is. Okay, well, no special events, nothing to really take a look at here. We'll conclude this turn in our next video, or our next stream. We'll go ahead and save this here. Sick brother in arms. Get well soon. You're sick, bro? Oh, sick day. Well, Dak, I hope you just took a sick day because you wanted like some free time. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and check out Turin. I think he's streaming now. Yes. Here is a link to his stream. He said he's starting in 5 minutes, so go ahead and jump on his stream that he's got. Oh, that's not the right one. Yeah, no, it is. It is. This is it. Thanks, bro. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching here today. Have a good weekend. Be safe out there. And thank you all again to everyone who did donate and subscribe here today. And have a good one and take care.